It's okay. You did yeah.
Not my fault.
Anywho,
I was just.
this is like fucking just take the salt. Yeah. Anywho.
Dude, I was beyond pissed off, dude.
Hey, it's not
I
my
was
fault.
beyond that, dude.
No one expects the inquisitorial honesty.
Anyway, I believe you settled on
Mighty of the
upgrading your. Okay, so your outer tower is being repaired. Your inspector is like, "Hey, leave someone or two people or somebody there. Don't let it be destroyed or whatever the hell." Gestra had a visit from a unholy thing, which thankfully enough praying to the goddess and also trying to will, you know, what other sentiment that he could from you know, his patron, so he didn't die.
Any woes that befall you, all you need to do is pray them away.
Mama Sithmarla apparently fucking saved his ass, but hey. Life goddess. Hello, nurse. Anywho, I'm off on a tangent. You were also able to requisition a upgrade, and I believe you guys chose to upgrade the kitchen, right? I believe that's what I was at the decision. Okay.
Right.
So it was a higher chance for great food that definitely won't consume a lot of materials and resources, and had a chance to, you know, buff you guys for a bit, kind of like a hero's feast. And also maybe a chance of higher boons. So the inspector, he basically had some bounties if you were to accept, and your group did accept a bounty for 2 ice claws, and I will bring that up second. So on further inspection of the bounty, I will just hit this button right here. 2 corpses, and I spelled that wrong, but whatever. A pair of hands, a head, and a tail. All of it must be intact from a ice claw. Also, 2 corpses are needed. Meaning not give you a due date, but you know it's there whenever you want to complete it. All right. So, trying to remember everything that happened. Oh yes, you guys got a visit from a wandering merchant. You fellow seems very skittish and odd, and very shady looking. He brought himself a wagon and a carriage on display. So you do see a pair of gloves, but as you observe it, you do see that emits static. You do see a 2-handed blade that at random occurrences would glow red. And on one side, you also see a randomly weird designed bag. Wagon itself has what seems to be like a bell ringer, a bellhop kind of thing. There's also a large piece of wood that's oddly colored snow white and black. You do see components for what seems to be added onto a trap. You're not exactly sure, but the smell from these components, it seems to be very hypnotic and mesmerizing. Almost sleep-inducing. You do see these very rigid and freakishly intimidating arrows. And of course, along with bolts. So you have some for regular bows, crossbows, and you do see these bullets as well. There's about 10 of each. The big cart has about a few pounds of iron and copper. You do see what seems to resemble potions and an odd looking box that has a pill. what you can see. And then there is also a box, but you have no idea what's in it. So as he is approaching you lot, take a good notice towards his mount. He is having griffins pulling his whole entourage of goods. As he stops, he looks to you. You don't see a face. They're heavily cloaked and hooded, but the hood pulls back a bit. What you see is a porcelain mask. You look to the hands, you don't see flesh. It's just blackened gloves. The porcelain mask itself is completely white, but immediately you see purple glowing lines edge on them. Just 3 lines. They resemble an eye and what seems to be a mouth, but they come together and it forms into a smile. But at times it will change between nervousness and what you assume to be panic. It's hard to say because this face keeps changing. The voice speaks at last, though, from this mask. Hello. To trade, friends. Yes? Need, buy, sell. Help? No hurt. Need, have good. The voice stutters, it chitters, and it's hard to tell. You could definitely assume, especially from the figure, it is definitely male. You don't know what the ethnicity is, especially from the way of speech. It's riddled with too many emotions. It's uncontrollable and always static for some reason. It's hard to discern. Sometimes it echoes, sometimes it bellows, or it hits a high pitch. All right, what do you guys want to do?
The only thing that seemed interesting to me were the trap components. Personally.
Well, if you want to do anything, just walk up to him and talk to him. You could just stare at him. He's just looking at you guys.
And I signed to one of the guys. I'm just like, "What's in the box? Tell him what's in the. Ask him what's in the box." And then you see Josh is like excited, like, "What's in the box?"
Sir, if we may inquire as to your wares.
Which? What? To do. Bye. That.
Gesture just kind of nervously looks to the others.
Ray will step up and say, "Nice to meet you. What is your name, first off?
Many, 1, black, shy, dog, and there, many, along with family. Yes, that, no, maybe. Oh, okay. Shimmering, moving. They call me. No, not that one. That one. Yes, that. I, you, me. Shady. That's what they call me. That. Name. Yes. Me. That name. Shady. Call. Yes. Call me.
Okay. Shady. Nice. My shark friend here would like to know what's in that box over there."
Oh, that. You want him. Good. Ooh. Mystery box. Yes. Tinkle. Box. You want. Box. Yes. Box.
At the word mystery, Jaws' beady eyes light up, as beady as it can get, and just shines as it rotates and says, "Mystery, huh?"
Anyway, do you speak common?
I do speak common.
Oh.
Yeah. I do speak common. I just need to sign it.
But you can
Remember, I
speak
don't
it when you
speak
sign
that.
it. What do you mean?
I sign it to my team that they're speaking for me.
I wonder why. Anywho, go on.
Remember, I'm mute. I can't speak. I'm a shark.
Oh, you can
Seems
speak.
like
I didn't say you couldn't. Did I?
No, that's just the quirk of my character. One of the things. Anyways,
I rub my temple for a second, say, my shark friend here seems very interested in it, so I'll go on and give you the 10 gold for it.
All right. So you give him 10 gold by the box.
Yeah.
Okay. He takes the gold. Ooh, 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 ooh. He's very happy. So the face now changes to a look of glee, nervousness, friendliness, happiness, panic, and then happiness, and it just goes completely blank, and he hands you the box.
I hesitantly take the box and give it to Jaws.
Jaws is like, just takes it and just like a little child, just like, oh my! And you see the giant teeth just smiling. Starts to open. Looks at Shady and starts to open it.
Gesture interposes the shield between the box and himself.
That's never gonna not be creepy.
What business me like? Yes, this is Patreon. Be happy. Open box, yes. You like one?
All right, so I opened the box.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. I got to roll these dice.
Oh no.
Fucking no. Yeah, brilliant. Okay.
You open the box and inside is a giant fist.
Feasting.
Get fisted
Oh. Right. Okay. So when you open the box, obligatory SFX sound from Legend of Zelda. You see 5 marbles. They look like marbles, but they have an odd green glow to them. They about 2 sizes bigger than a thumb, man's thumb. There's 5 of them.
Okay. Well,
Do you like show that to everybody, or do you just look? And you just go.
oh no! I look and well, before I show it to everybody, so I can explain it, I cast Identify as a class skill.
Identify magic, huh? Okay. These are seeds of moss towers. So, as an action, you can plant one, douse it with water. A small, simple tower made out of sturdy moss will grow about 15 feet high and is about 10 feet wide. So literally, you can just plot on the ground. If water hits it, kaboom! Tower.
Sweet. That
Five.
has so much applications. That's amazing.
You need fertile ground, though.
That's all right. Fertile. Just dig. Anyways, so I look at the team. I'm like, you know what these are? These are towers in a ball. And assigns it to them. So then I just tell them the instruction of what to do. So this will be our, hopefully, a get out of shit card.
Good to know.
Ah.
Unless there's fire.
Yeah, unless it's fire. In an Iceland. Yes.
Or
Alright, so what else?
Alright, go.
What else does this guy have? And Jaw's like excitedly turns right back at Shady. And just it's like giant as he is, as small as Shady is, just looks at him and says, what's next?
So you see a on the carriage, which has a display case, gloves that emit static, a 2-handed sword that glows red, a randomly odd designed bag, On the wagon, there's a bell ringer. Alley colored snow white and black wood. What seems to be opponents to a trap. It smells almost kind of hypnotize, memorize you for a bit, almost sleep inducing. There's 10 pieces of ammunition for arrow, or like a bow, a crossbow, and a gun. So there's 10 pieces of unique ammo from what you can tell. The cart has pounds of iron and copper ore, and what seems to be 2 health potions. And then there's a box that looks to be housing a oddly blue, like small little rock, but it looks like comparable to a pill.
What was the last one again? Sorry.
So it's in a little box. You can see through it. As like a small little like like glass casing.
Yeah.
It looks like a pebble, but more so compared to like a pill, and it's totally blue.
Whoa. All right. So Josh looked excited as the rest of the team. What else are we interested in?
What's up with the satchel and the sword?
Talking about the weirdly designed bag?
Yeah.
That bag. Yeah.
Okay, so you're asking him?
Yeah.
Bag! It does weird things. Things that normal bags do. Very small. Inside, bigger than outside. Yes. Now. Lots of things.
It's bag holding.
How much is it?
2,000 gold.
Holy shit.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day we're not that rich yet.
The porcelain mask had showed glee. Now it's sad, like it's crying.
Well, Jaws looks at the gray axe and says, "Can you ask him if he's also trades or purchases stuff?"
Do you trade or purchase things?
Have I said so? Both, many, all, do. Yes. What one? What sell?
A shame we don't have that barrel anymore.
Sharply looks at gray axe and just is Sharky's disturbingly squinty eyes.
Wait, Monster, do you say that out of character or in character?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yep.
Alright.
the answer
Listen.
is yes.
I didn't know how much it cost, okay? Plus, no one told me to not say anything. So,
Whoa.
It's okay,
Yeah,
buddy.
sorry.
It's
I
okay,
didn't.
my friend. We all make
Anywho.
mistakes. That's why we're mortal.
What are you guys trying to sell him?
All right. So remember, guys, we have Lantern of Tracking Bugs, which I don't think we want to sell. I believe we still have Ice Claw parts.
No.
Yeah, we still have the claw parts. Ice Claw. And then we gave the Ice Claw head to our whatever guy. And we also have the owl bear parts as well. So what do we want to present?
I'd say the owlbear stuff first, then maybe the we could still use some of those for the current bounty that we have.
All right. So Jaws then excitedly looks at the rest of the team, says, "We concur. We concur." I signed him. We concur.
Sounds good to me.
Looks at Duncan. It's like, Duncan, stop drinking. It's important.
Duncan has never taken his eyes off of Shady's mask. He's been eyeing it the entire time.
Got it. So you see Jaws just snapping his fingers.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jaws runs back to the thing, brings out a big old bag of, or not big, but like a pretty sizable bag of the owlbear parts, and says, looks at Shady, says, points at it, says, trying to say trade.
How many parts is there? Like, what kind of parts?
There were 1 skull, 2 feathers, and 2 claws.
All right. He looks to you. He grabs the bag. He looks into it. He looks up. Where'd he go?
50 gold.
Jake?
Yeah.
You see Josh is rubbing his non-existent chin.
All right. So he takes the bag and he chucks it into his wagon. Hands you the gold.
Do we want to give him the ice claw part?
Maybe some parts of it, not all of them, because we want to probably save it to make something out of it, possibly. Because right now we actually have a pair of almost everything except for the teeth. We have 5 of them. So 2 horns, 2 eyes, 2 vials of blood, and 5 teeth. So I look at the rest of the team like, do we sell? Assign to him. How do you feel about the ice claw parts?
I suppose if none of us can use them for anything, might as well.
All right. What about you, Duncan?
I have no use for him.
All right. So you see Josh just tentatively go back. Just hold on. Grab one of each part, except for the teeth. I'll grab 2 teeth and come back with the bag with 1 horn, one of the eyes, 1 set of the eyes, and then 2 teeth and 1 vial of its blood.
He looks at it. Takes the bag. Looks at you, looks at the bag, looks at you, looks at the bag. He goes, where'd he go?
40?
40. All damage. Oh. Not much.
I'll give you $9 for it.
Well, you guys taking it or not?
I say it's fresh parts though. Gotta give something better than that.
He goes, not fresh to me. This is cold. Cold.
Well, it's an ice claw, for goodness sake. Of course it's cold.
Don't care.
I said, okay, instead of gold, what would you trade for it? Along with this owlbear parts.
Potion.
Get back 50 gold.
2 health potion. And that's if you give back the owl. If you're talking about combined with the owlbear parts.
Yeah.
Well, then
So
you have to give the gold
50
back to him.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, you going for the 2 health potions, or do you want just gold?
Look at the team. Do you want the gold guys?
I feel like we need the potions more.
Yeah, we need the potions.
Okay. All right.
I can only do so much a day.
All right. Why don't we take the potions then?
All right. So he takes his gold back from you, and he hands you the 2 potions. They're standard, so they're instead of the lesser, which is 2d4 plus 2, standards do 2d8 plus 4.
Plus 4. All right. Put that in our. Let me see. Hold up.
So are you modifying the team loot then, Meko?
Yeah, I'm trying to, but I'm gonna edit right now.
All right.
Any other
This is-
business with this guy?
This is probably when Duncan gets all up in Shady's personal space, just looking at the mask.
Welcome,
1 second. Curry, thank you for the 15
years,
months. 15 years, my ass. Yeah. Thanks, brother. I'm surprised you awake at this time, Curry. All right. So you get up in Shady's grill and you look at him.
How much for the mask?
Not for sale. Mine. Mine. No.
There's got to be a price.
What if we pay you in back rubs?
Are you literally saying that to him?
No. Maybe if I were a bard.
He continues on. No, not for sale. And the face is like frowning, panicking. He goes, "There's something here knows." No.
So
Do you know where I can get my own mask? Like yours.
Can't say.
Duncan just narrows his eyes and just backs away.
Yeah.
Considering he seems, not entirely stable, perhaps the mask isn't as good a thing as you would think.
But it's so cool.
Look
So
around
then-
us. The landscape is cool enough.
Duncan's eyes just twitches. Just
I cringe.
What is with the great sword?
What about it?
What does it do?
What do? Why?
Yeah. Wait.
You do
what?
business, I say. This thing here. The sword. Kill. Hurt a lot. And then the face starts turning into like a pondering kind of motion. Like you can see the emotion scroll of it, like it's confused, thinking, frowning, angry, happy, confused again, ecstatic, confused again, blank, confused again, blank, and then like a eureka, like, oh.
I really want that mask.
This sword. Old. Long war. From Vistinia. Leonin clan. Yes. Made from smiths. Swordstone. Mm-hmm.
How much?
Out of our budget.
Probably.
Me like you for 1,500.
Fuck.
Duncan just
So
tries.
he grabs the
not to chuckle.
sword real quick, and then let me show you. So when he grabs the sword, he lifts it up, and he strikes forward in the midair and points, and it shoots 3 beams of fire.
Laser beam.
Oh,
And then
Legend of Zelda sword.
he tosses it back into the display case.
Oh god.
can we work out a deal like owe you a favor or something?
Ooh, favor me? You might die.
Could bring you back something interesting.
I mean, we risk death every day, so
You say that. The hell did I put that thing? Oh. No longer is the voice chittering or stuttering or nervous.
Oh
He
boy.
speaks very clearly. This servant understands his duty and station and rank. You should too. Calamity comes in many ways. Do not be so impetuous. Then he immediately reverts back to his normal self.
Oh god.
You'll have to go. Understand. Maybe next time.
I just take a step back and put my hands up. Okay.
Do we have to roll wisdom save or get frightened?
No, you don't have to. You can just feel frightened. Or you just want to roll for the hell of it, sure.
Because I'm a little spooked. Just a little bit.
So, Jaws is just oblivious to all of it because he just goes, I don't care what's happening here. He's looking at the next item. What's the gloves? They say.
Gloves? You wear them.
What does it do?
Oh. Goes and grabs the gloves.
Uh-oh.
He puts them on. And the thing is, they're small, but then they immediately fit to his size. He walks to a tree. He basically knocks on it once. Parts of the tree start like being burnt. You can smell it, see it. Then when he draws it back, he just strikes it with a simple punch, and it's just an echo. Boom! You see like static going off.
Wow. Looks like Duncan, it says.
But then like he backs up and goes, simple, lots of boom. Who like fight with fist?
Looks at Duncan.
Looks at Duncan.
Looks like Duncan.
Oh, you. Oh, well. If you do that the fist like many, like those, a lot. I like. And what if you have great key in body work good. This works good too. When he claps the hands together, you can see a odd glow happening around his body like an aura. It glows, the static stops. And then you can see past the cloak, past the hood, within his soul and heart, the electrifying from within the soul. Slowly his form returns again. The energy from the heart, from the soul, moves out and focus from all parts of his body to the arms, to the fist. Static returns to the gloves. Different currents of light, electricity. He spreads the parts of the hands. He takes a odd fighting stance. But immediately, he reaches his hand to the sky. Thunder strikes. Bam! Right onto his fist. He starts doing a series of moves and punches. The sounds of thunder. The sounds of storms. With each strike in midair. And when he sweeps around his body with a hand, the gusts of wind form around. He takes another stance. Each move with power. Like as though a hammer is just striking up upon stone. As though the element around him, within the gloves, becomes a force and at will, own natural environment. And then he stretches out forward with one leap of his leg. He starts with both hands together. Forward, bang! Forward. Who casts magic here?
I do.
I do. We both do.
You recognize that this is an evocation spell called Thunderwave, or similar to that.
Whoa.
Oh.
After that, he just puts the gloves into the box. Good, nice, flash, loud. Ears. Hurt.
I think Duncan's just standing there like wide-eyed.
I think it's customary now that we ask how out of our budget this is.
Ask him that.
Not,
I
not
am.
entirely in those words, but yeah.
It doesn't go.
Yep. About what I figured.
Duncan just scratches his head.
I just go, well, looks like we need to do some work here.
Do work, make money.
That's right. Do work with money. All
I
right,
guess the
well,
next question is, when is the next time you're gonna visit?
Don't know. We'll give a message. Warning. Don't know.
One last thing. Those traps. Do they put monsters or creatures to sleep?
Yes. You add on to trap. Tie thing
They're out there.
together. All things. Yes. Sleep. Mm-hmm.
How much are those?
Michael each.
How many are there?
How many you want? Thoughts?
Hold up, I gotta pull out my calculator to see how many I can use.
How many traps do you guys actually even have?
Okay. In our team loot, currently we have 270 gold collectively in our gold loot area. Our traps, we have 2 small traps, 2 medium traps, 1 medium that's damaged, 1 large that's disassembled, another large trap that's damaged, and an extra large trap that's disassembled. Which, by the way, before you buy these traps,
The trap components, they're not actual trap.
Right. Yeah, the trap components. I tap Shady's shoulder and I look at the guy. Sign for me. How much for the ore and how much ore is there?
£10 each. Each pound. Each pound of iron, 10 gold. Each pound of copper, 5 gold.
Okay. And there was a gun there too, huh?
Ammunition.
Oh, it's ammunition. Okay.
So you see 10 pieces of ammunition for each sort of ranged weapon. Bow, crossbow, and gun. Like they're all weirdly formed. Like viciously formed.
And what does those interesting ammunition do?
You ask him? Okay.
Yeah.
He goes, makes it easy to hit. Also, go through armor. Much better, easier, smoother. Yes. They're armor piercing ammunition.
Yep.
So they reduce the AC that you need to hit.
Yep. Got it. How much per?
Each shot of it reduces the AC that you need to hit by 1. These are.
Oh, how much gold?
Oh, for each one? He sells in, he sells in batches of 10, so 1 gold.
1 gold for 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Buy the bullets, I guess.
I will buy with my personal funds, which I have 20 gold.
Okay.
I'll buy 50 bullets.
All right.
So that's 5 gold.
Cool. Anything else?
I wouldn't happen to see anything that I can use to throw.
Well, I will read it to you. Okay, so the carriage has expensive. The wagon has a bell ringer. You could throw a bell. It also has a big log of wood, which is snow white and black. You could throw that log if you want. Sleepjack components. Well, there's the ammunition, and well, you could throw ore at someone's face, or you could throw like this little box that has like this weird looking blue pebble in it.
Oh yeah, how much for the pebble? I'm actually that's right. Jaws is nuts. What's the pebble do?
You buy more stuff, so I'd be kind. This is 100 gold.
What is it?
Surprise.
Oh god.
That's a dude. Jaws' eyes just glint at that word.
I just signed to him. If you have 100 gold, go ahead, but you're not taking it out of our funds.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I would sign to them and say, well, okay, never mind the pebble. We might want some ore though, because we're probably gonna need some iron just in general for our camp.
You don't necessarily have blacksmithing.
Yeah, not yet, but it's just good to have. It's good to have.
That I'm fine with.
Or you can mine yourself if you're lucky.
Yeah, we could do that.
And it's up to you guys.
Do we even have any pickaxes and stuff like that? I don't know if we do.
Yeah, y'all do.
Yeah, we have basic like camp items.
Yep.
Duncan's trying to like play off like we don't, so he doesn't have to do it.
As he does, I point to the pickaxe that's sitting right there in front of our campfire.
Nope. We don't have any pickaxes. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, we can buy it if you want.
Well, Sam has one. That doesn't
Before we
really
con-
us. Go ahead.
Before we consider buying that, what is that white and black log?
That's a surprise.
Oh god. Duncan just massages his temple like
How much for the log?
I like you buy more things, which is good. 100 gold.
One of the things we're lacking right now is the fire. I mean, what we have a danger of fire stuff. So I'm wondering what this thing does. I could cast another identify. Just see
It
what
might
it
be-
is.
It might be more worth it to get the log.
Yeah. So okay, I cast identify on that log.
He when you try to get close to touch it, he blocks you. You buy?
I'm just checking.
No, you don't touch unless you buy. So he was blocking your path.
Whereas identify a touchy component.
Yeah, you
It's
need to.
more-
I'm pretty sure you need to touch it in order to cast identify.
I don't think using a log with a random undisclosed
touch.
magical effect would be good for firewood.
I mean it might not ever go out. That's the thing.
Or it might lull us all to sleep.
Mhm. True.
If it increases our wood, though, it might be good.
It's just one log,
That's a gamble. Yeah, I was about to say that's a gamble though.
Something with like the little weird rock in the box.
Because it could be nothing. That pebble could literally be nothing.
Right.
You're free to ask questions.
Can you
think what you will?
surprise, huh? What kind of surprise will I see?
Are you literally saying that to him?
Yeah. It's
So
like,
what?
What's the surprise in that wood? Why is it surprising? I asked this actually out of curiosity as an inventor. It's like
Can be used for many things. Also, big surprise too.
big surprise, like bad surprise. Wait, are you telling me I shouldn't be around when it lights up?
You can light up. You can do many things. More than one.
Oh, how many? So it's 100. How much for how much?
100 gold. I give you discount.
For 100 gold for how many?
Discount.
It's just one. There's only one log.
Oh,
That's-
one log.
It's just one. Yeah.
How much
And this guy
does it
said
usually
discount.
cost?
You
How
ask
much
him
what?
that?
How much does it usually cost?
His face was blank, and now a smile just appears.
Uh-oh.
That's all you get as a response. He just smiles.
Above our pay grade, that's the price.
So you can light this log up then, apparently.
Good, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, well, I
I'm
would
willing to-
basically buy it and identify. I would identify it if we had to, but.
I'm willing to gamble on the law.
Hmm.
Then the pebble.
I don't like either of them.
Duncan just turns his back. If you buy it, I don't want to see gold changing hands.
Well, we can make it even cheaper if we trade the other ice claw parts. We still have some left.
Mm,
He'll give us $9
basically.
and a store credit.
So what do you want to do? You want me to? You want to get the discount? We say, if we have more to trade, would you be willing to bring that price down? I ask him.
Only one gold.
It's an Asian.
Only one gold. That's all he says. He just looks in your direction, but there's no face or showing emotion on the mask.
Did he say only one gold?
He says he only wants gold.
Oh,
Okay. I mean, could we sell you more parts and then we'll pay you in gold after?
Okay. Sell. I take.
Okay, there we go. So
What are you selling?
I'm okay with selling the rest of the ice claw parts if you guys want.
Sure.
Turn to the team. Yes? No? Maybe so.
we got everything we needed for. Wait, did we already do the bounty?
No.
No, not yet. We have not.
Okay.
That's why we can get more.
I mean, we're gonna have to get more.
Yep. So but remember, we still have the extra pair or last parts that we have, which we have an extra teeth to sell too. So.
Well, I mean, none of the parts is what we technically need for the bounty.
Correct. No. Because we need I think on the bounty was it says it's a pair of hands, a head, and a tail. So we have none of those. We got a horn, another pair of eyes, 3 teeth, and a vial of blood.
Duncan still has his back turned, like, hey, just do whatever you gotta do.
All right. So Josh goes over, brings the parts out.
Keep the vial of blood.
Okay,
could
we'll
use
keep
the
the
Yeah, I
vial
was
of
thinking
blood.
the same thing.
All right, we'll keep a vial of blood.
Are
we
you
got the
showing
horn.
all this in front of him?
No, we're gonna go. I'm going to the tent,
Okay.
and then as I pull out the parts, I keep the vial of blood out, and I have 3 teeth, and a pair of eyes, and another horn. And I say, "Here you go. How much for these?"
So how much teeth?
3 teeth,
One horn and.
a pair of eyes. Another pair
Yeah.
of eyes.
150 gold.
50 gold.
150.
150. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. So we take the 150 then.
Okay.
All right, cool. And then I look at him and say, now that we exchange gold, I'll trade you gold, 100 for those logs.
It's one log.
Or for that log, yeah.
Yeah. There's only one. It's just one log, guys.
All right, that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
So one log.
Might as well get the rock as well.
Yeah.
You want to buy the rock? You see Josh's light up at that point.
Yeah, you buying it?
Well, I have the impression we don't want to leave him with less gold than he came with.
All right.
Yeah.
So
In any
Okay.
individual transaction.
At this
here.
point, Duncan has his fingers in his ear.
okay. So we
I
take
get-
that means that we take.
Gestra is shaking his head the whole time.
I say you are a hard bargainer, and I say 100 gold for the pebbles too, or the pebble.
Okay.
Maybe a little more discount since we bought so much.
Next time.
It's okay. All right.
You buy the log and the pill, the real pill
yeah.
pebble thing.
Yeah. So we're minus actually 50 from our team loot then. After that.
Okay.
Cool. And we're out of ice claw part. So whoop, sold. All right. So we got the log and the pebble.
Okay.
Anything else, guys?
Hell no.
I at least want 2 of those sleeping components.
Okay. And you will accept the transaction as long as you fork over the gold.
Yeah, I fork over my gold.
All right. Will that be all then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
That's it,
he's
pretty much.
when he's done with that, he rubs his hand together. Yes, yes, good, good. Yes, yes. It's happy and it's glee. It's crying. There's like a lot of freaking emotions on his mask as it's just changing back and forth, and he's chitting back and forth, and he's hopping, and he's like, squatting, hippity hoppity, all that crap. He hops on, his carriage. He goes, good, do business. You may come next time. Maybe more box, other things. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Good, 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 good.
Before he
And that
goes,
brings
I
Yeah.
oh,
Go ahead.
Oh, I was
No,
gonna
go
say
ahead.
before he goes, I just like put up a hand. Try to make sure you have an extra mask when you come back.
Don't want to. Found me secret. Okay. That thing right there. The blue. Yes, yes. So small. You eat. Yes, only one. Eat. Yes, yes. Good. Wood. Many. Burn, plant, throw. Yes.
What?
Bye.
So-
And
So I say-
then
Wait.
he flies away with the griffin.
What
So he said,
kind of
"Eat
a
the pebble."
explanation is that?
Shit.
All right, don't worry. I can at least cast identify. I can identify these things.
Duncan realizes he should have asked how much the griffin was.
Okay, so these aren't magically created items,
Ooh, so
but they have a odd formation to them. Like, it is relative towards magic, but as for the creation of magic itself, they are not purely identified in that aspect. They are relative of it. But he did say, blue pill, eat wood you either plant or burn or throw.
Or throw.
Yeah.
Do be sure to put it down gently then.
Now Duncan wants to throw the log.
So the log, it seems moderately heavy, but it's all right. It feels very cold to touch. And sometimes you feel like wind is circling around it.
What the hell did we just buy? And by we, I mean you.
You just see Jaws, just like eyes are just like lit up right now, like, oh, what are we gonna do with this?
And
All
well,
right.
this pebble pill thing is in the box, so.
In the future, we probably shouldn't let the innocent child amongst us be the one responsible for trading and bartering.
All right, guys, what's next? You guys gonna do anything with these items, or you guys gonna
We're
take?
being irresponsible parents.
Yes.
I want. Dude, Jaws is like salivating, like I want to eat that pill.
Of course you do.
I'm going to eat the pill as well.
There's only one, so
Of course
who's eating
you
it,
do.
guys?
I'll eat it. Just Jaws' morbid curiosity.
Is this a full agreement? Is anyone gonna stop him? You guys have a chance to tackle his ass before he does it. Is anyone gonna stop him?
I think I'm gonna put my shield in his mouth first.
All right, so this is a test of how quick you guys can be. So just roll me initiative. We'll settle with that. See who, to see who's quicker up on this uptake.
Got it. Initiative.
Duncan's just standing there with his arms crossed, just watching the show.
Is anyone gonna be also interceding? And does anyone block him at all? No one? Is it?
I guess I.
Wait.
I'll try.
So Duncan is not, but wait. So Volvo or Greg, are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
All right, let's see. Oops.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. So tell me how you block the little shark man from fucking eating this shit. Are you gonna try to take it away from him? Oh no, you block it. Never mind. All right.
I just cover his mouth with my hand. No. Wait.
All right.
Before you eat it, maybe we should be in the middle of a fight just to make sure nothing is wasted.
It might be
perfectly
too.
willing. I'm perfectly willing, and we'll let you eat it during a fight. Yeah.
Might be too
So
late during
this
the fight.
I know, that's why. Anyways, just like
Up to you guys. Like, you guys can take a vote, or you guys can like duel each other, or whatever the hell. I don't know.
Battle to the death.
to the
Over
jazz.
a pebble.
A pebble you eat.
It's a fruity pebble.
Yep.
The fruit pebble.
So, are you guys want to resolve this now or later?
Jaws is just adamant. Is like, I want to eat this now. We gotta know now what this is.
Not before breakfast.
At
Can I
least
eat it after breakfast?
When you say breakfast, you hear Sam say, "Breakfast? I gotta eat mine first. You guys can have second breakfast. Fuck you guys." Goes back to eating or cooking.
Is
Whatever.
that before or after 11Z's?
He doesn't respond. All you hear is a snort. So what's happening, guys? You resolve it later or you resolve it now? What's the plan here?
resolve it now.
Resolve it now.
Okay. Who's eating it? Or how you guys gonna pick or settle?
Alright. Here we go. I go, Justice, there's only one way to resolve this. And he pulls out his dice. And he goes, let's go.
Oh god, you guys want to gamble?
Okay.
Alright, who is all wanting to gamble? We're all gonna sell this on a d20. Just a luck roll.
Basically.
So whoever wants in, you guys roll a d20, okay? So who's in?
I'll participate, if only to save you from yourself.
Okay, so just roll a d20. Any of you who is participating in this goddamn gamble. Meanwhile, like, Duncan is like, what the fuck? Or Geek is like, what the hell?
Yeah, Doug is just still standing there with his arms crossed, just like amused.
Go ahead and
Come on,
roll.
Give me another
You
nat
first.
one.
Woo! That
Yeah.
luck roll.
Oh my god.
It was on a 19. You saw it. And okay, 16. Okay. After a few bouts of rolling dice and gambling and yelling and banter amongst each other, and Duncan just watching this happen, Gestra wins this pebbly looking pill. You consume it.
Do you eat it?
That wasn't the initial goal, but you know what? Sure, why not? That's the best way. That's the best way to reduce the risk entirely.
All right, so you do.
How many arms do I grow?
Well, it's your final answer. Alrighty then.
I think at this point, like Duncan is just like rubbing his eyes. Like, did we really just let the healer take? Okay.
Oh, I'm waiting for the reverse alignment shift.
I'm trying to find this goddamn thing. If I could. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. Maybe no.
Just let I jump in and say, they automatically fail 3 death saving throws. It was a cyanide pill, Kappa.
All right, maybe a
Oh,
con
God.
save.
Oh boy. Oh boy, this is gonna be the nat 1.
Oh, you got a 14.
All right. So, if only I could. Ah, yes. Here we go. Everything seems silent, still. Everything deafens around you, Gestra. You don't hear anything. Feel everything within your body start shutting down. Eyes slowly close.
Is it too late to cast Lester Restoration?
Everything fades away. Your eyes open again. You sit in a void. Purely white. Then it darkens. Then it shifts to gray. And then finally, it assumes into a small plain of yellowed grass. You see this small tree made out of pure light. Crystalline exterior. Within it, you see traces of it, like stars. It maps itself out. Flows all around you of yellow, or white, of gray. Streaks of darkness, however. See life slowly growing, but it's not green. Some of it is blue and red. Very peaceful.
That's nice.
Feel very warm. You're able to walk through these fields without a care. Another light shines high and above, like a small sun. 1, 2, 3. Feel the beating of your heart echo. Take a breath.
Is that you, Serenray?
There's no response.
Where's the Sephiron? Shit. Sorry.
You take a look at this tree. You see parts of yourself in there. The light swirls around. But you'll see this thing is still trying to grow. With your hands, you touch upon its surface. For this tree, do you let the light shine from within it out to the world? Or do you entrap it within this tree? Maybe nourish it? Which direction will you go? How will you control this light? How you control this small little being that you see in this field of grass?
Let's go with the one for all approach. I'll let the light go.
As you let the light go, any branches starts coming from this tree. There are no leaves yet, but it extends and grows. The twinkle within the stars, like a myriad of realms of galaxies, stream forever on. The warmth you feel within your heart, as though being embraced by a parent, a lover's caress, an understanding, an enlightenment, an acceptance. It is all pure, and there is no false words. There are no false feelings. There are no false truths. Only sincerity of life, the light it brings. Return to present time. Feel something surge within you. Increased your first level spell slot by 1 permanently.
Ooh.
Oh man.
The thing was actually worth 1,000 gold, by the way.
Yeah. Dude, that's huge. You got a permanent spell. Wow. Jeez Maurice.
Yeah, he got lucky in that gamble right there.
Yep, man, and he's a healer too, so that's gonna really help.
Woo!
I think Duncan just stands there like, I didn't really think anybody was gonna actually eat it.
So for our version is we just saw what is it? Gesture just go down.
No, he didn't go
And
down.
come
He was
back
just
up.
standing. You just
Oh,
saw
okay.
a bright flash of light happen. So in present time, it only passed like 5 to 10 seconds. For him,
Yeah,
it felt like a year.
So I've come to now.
Yeah.
I walk up to Jaws. I put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Bless you, my friend." And then I turn and walk away.
This is where thinking emoji comes in.
What?
Hey Saw, what was that? What was that item though? I know it's 1,000 gold, but what was it?
It is a mana pill.
Oh wow.
Oh, it would have been useless for me anyway, so I'm glad I didn't get it.
It's actually beneficial for everybody.
Yes.
On that day, Gesture learned he can take drugs to get closer to Sephiroth's eye.
So, spoiler, depending on the choice, because he had 2 choices.
Yes,
So,
he did.
basically, it's either he gets an increased spell slot or he increases the healing die of spell. Or actually, no.
Right.
Anything that is coordinating towards his domain, if it's healing or damage, the die is increased. Ending.
Yeah.
So his like 1d8 level 1 cure wounds be like 2d8, which is pretty good, man.
Oh,
Seriously.
So for like a monk, if a monk were to eat it, they basically get increased to key points.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yep.
So those are actually hard to come by, and well, Shady, well, he can treat some things as common like trash if he wants to.
You're welcome. I was like, that pill. I know it's Sauce baiting us, and I know when Sauce baits us, it could be bad, it could be good, but this one I'm like, oh, he's gonna be a good one.
Still want that mask.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Hey, you got a piece of wood too, so there's that.
Yep. Piece of wood.
All
We
right.
could plant it, burn it, or throw it.
Anything you guys wanted to do with this day? Are you wanting? Oh, by the way, with Layla, I'm just sitting here to go. Or do it that way to you guys, Nitty. So, you guys want to do something with a log, bounty hunt, or head rest till the next?
Let's do some bounty hunting.
okay. I was gonna say
what time is it?
Let's see. With the inspector coming, I'd probably say like afternoon.
Do you guys really want to try to do this bounty in the middle of the day?
We don't have to.
Got some light for now, but this place gets dark fast enough as it is. Time.
Mhm.
I do think we should start in a fresh new day.
I think we should bury the logs and call it a day. Bounty hunt tomorrow, early.
Okay.
You guys want to settle the matter of the log?
The log. Well, okay. We can plant. Remember, I think the choices were plant, burn, or
Throw.
throw. Yeah. Josh is like looking around saying, man, we always have problems with our wood, so maybe planting would be good.
Hmm.
Planet.
Yeah.
Because throwing infers it could be used as an item, but I don't know if you can get that back. Planting at least infers, oh, something could grow out of it. Burning just means literally burning it.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. All right, so we plant the log.
Where do you plant it at? Like right outside your camp or in your camp?
We planted
uh,
not in the middle of we're in the middle camp,
oops.
or
I didn't mean to do that.
right here.
Right here is good.
Right there. What say you guys? Looks at Gestra and Duncan.
I'm fine with that.
Gestra's up in the clouds right now.
He's high as a kite.
All right, so you plant it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you water it?
Hell yeah, we do.
Okay.
Oh god, it's gonna be a tree monster.
Better yet, a pet tree monster.
When you plant the tree and water it, it expands. Boom! It's literally about the size of a huge cabin, pushes a bunch of tents out the way. And immediately, it soars high to the sky, ever higher and way past into the clouds. There's a lot of light and snow and exudes a huge aura that oppresses the whole entire encampment.
Duncan just stares there shaking his head.
Yep, it has many branches and it goes past the clouds. You don't know how high it went, but it fucking grew.
John just knocked on his ass like, holy shit.
Yep.
I'm dying.
We literally just fucked the camp.
There is now something in the immediate vicinity that reaches an elevation comparable to Gestra's mind.
It's just like, I want to be that high.
At least you can try to climb it if you ever feel like
Oh
it.
god.
Oh my gosh.
I'm down to try to climb.
Oh god.
Right now?
No.
Hopefully you got climbing tools.
Wait, how big is this tree? Like width-wise, like its girth? What is its girth?
As wide as a cabin, so let's say about like 30 feet.
Wow. So it's about 30
So luckily it
feet.
didn't fully demolish your camp. It's like running outskirts.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like, yeah, so it's like, it was like right here, so it's probably like, like, basically Layla and, who's this one? Oh, Gestra.
Yeah. It's got a bunch
That's
of
me.
branches and extensions that are pretty huge. Like, yeah, like it's bloody huge.
I mean, if people didn't know we was here before, they definitely do now.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
We
Well-
can create a watchtower out of this.
We can.
This tree shall become our home, and we will call it
Gestra's so-
our home.
He's so high.
So you live the life of being a squirrel.
Actually, you said it's about 30 feet wide.
In
And
diameter?
circumference and diameter, yes.
Yeah, okay. So it's 15 feet radius. Okay. So that's a pretty damn thick tree. That's a, oof. Yeah, we can live in that. If we
That's
tar-
what
if it's
I
in-
was just thinking.
Yeah. We could carve out rooms. So Jaws' mind is going crazy. Like, now I can
When
have
this
mine.
happens, Sam runs out. It's like, holy shit! What the fuck just happened? What's all this noise? Oh, what the fuck? And you look at who? What? This? You guys are cursed. This is wrong. I just want to live a nice, peaceful life and just repay my debts and go the fuck home. What is this? It's bigger than my penis. The girl wants that inside of him. You trying to fuck the sky?
It's a prophecy.
Does sky look like woman parts to you, young man?
Yes.
He looks over at Grex and is just like, you need to get laid. I feel sad for you. And what are you like a Vilios? And he just turns around, he just goes, shit.
Ouch.
I don't know. He put his 2
Well,
cents.
aren't you all glad we bought these 100 gold mystery items?
Oh god. So now it makes me wonder if we would have thrown it or burned it.
So now that we planted it, so what is this thing? Just out of curiosity.
All right. Oh, well, that happened. What now?
Wait, what was that thing called?
What?
That wood, like log. What was that log actually?
The log is actually a seed. Oh, the Genesis seed. It makes a Genesis tree.
Oh, shit.
They are found mostly in the Lost Untamed King, the Lost Kingdoms of the West.
Oh my god.
So you're saying, regardless of what we have done with it, something like this would have happened?
If you burned it, something else would have happened. If you threw it, something else would have happened. Well, I don't think you guys will probably get one for another while. But anywho, if you threw it, especially at an enemy or something, it would do like
Yeah.
10d20 of damage.
I knew
Oh god.
it. I knew it.
If you burnt it, it'd take you somewhere.
Oh god.
Thank God we didn't burn it. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that would have just been. Oh gosh.
We could have
That's
gotten out of here.
It would have taken you to the Feywild.
Yeah,
Oh god.
we would have been screwed.
Yep.
It's not like the Feywild's bad or anything.
Oh yeah.
It's not inherently evil, but it is inherently a lot above level 3.
It'll consume us.
I mean, you don't know that for sure.
We
There's
would
like
die as soon as a
Feywilds at
pixie
level 1
sneeze.
before.
A pixie would sneeze and we would cease to exist.
Pixies have like 90 speed.
But they sneeze magic.
Alright, so...
All right, so Josh his mind's racing, and he's like, so many things, so many plans now. He's like, this could be a game changer kind of thing, and looks at the team and says, all right, I think we had a crazy day. Let me all rest up, and we'll figure this out tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
And
guys
we can
go to
talk about
rest?
it tonight.
I'm going to cast enhance ability on myself and try to climb the tree.
Oh god.
Gosh.
Okay, athletics roll it is. Ooh.
So with enhance ability, I have advantage on that, at least for the next hour.
And curse your dice. All right, you climb for a good few. Okay, you climb for a good hour. It is really
Oh, no.
cold. So with this roll, while climbing it, you have held on pretty well. You don't have any climbing equipment, do you?
Maybe like a rope if we have rope.
You don't just
Pretty
use a
sure
rope
we-
to climb. You need like a pittance and a little hammer. I think climbers do it. Anywho, so do you?
Probably not. I don't think we have
Look in
anything
your
that would fit the
inventory.
description.
If you picked engineering tools, you usually have it.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
All right.
Don't
Well,
think so.
there's also a bunch of branches, so it's probably fine. So you exert a lot of your strength and stamina, and take about an hour. It's cold. It's getting colder. Like, holy shit. But as you climb, you definitely see more of the whole valley, the cold dead front, the places where you have fought, and you definitely see creatures in the distance who are moving and flying. You see
we
something
almost
like
died there.
you see something that's like a mountain, right? Like a bunch of mountains. You see them above. You also see the elemental prison, and its huge, glory and majesty. As you keep flying further, you saw a mountain like get up, and then move, and then sit down, or settle down. Keep climbing.
Nah. I'm gonna head down now.
All right, and you notice, you still haven't reached the clouds yet. So there's that too.
Jeez. So
My
while he's
new
doing
life
that-
my new life goal is to make a ladder long enough to reach the top.
Flying all the way to heaven.
Yeah, so I look at while that time while he's climbing and coming back down, I look at Grex and Duncan and I just tell them we gotta fortify this place now because just realizing it's like shooting up a giant flare for everyone in like miles around to see there's something here.
Yeah.
So we might want to actually start working on the tree and see if we can get like in the tree and out of this open encampment.
Would probably be a good idea.
All right, guys, what are y'all doing?
We shall create a tree city and the elves shall flock here.
Hell to the yeah. That's what my plan is.
All right, so you guys are resting. That was happening. I'm gonna take that as a yes. So
Yeah.
-1 bit of firewood. Oh wait,
Yeah, hold on.
yeah. You guys can upgrade the fireplace too. You know that, right? That way it doesn't take as much wood. All right. So you guys -1 firewood. You guys rest. The rest of the night goes uneventful. You guys wait to the next morning. Everything seems quite well. You see quickly a man on a horse. He rides to you guys as you guys had your morning breakfast and whatnot, ready to set out for the bounty. He goes, "You have orders from Inspector Kujul and also from the other magistrates. Any of the camps are mobilizing, and you lot shall as well. All right? Yes. Get ready.
There.
Let's see.
Very well.
Alright.
Okay. So, German soldiers, while you're on this task, do behave. And plus, if you try to run, well, you're not going to get far. I'll tell you that right now. You'll owe a debt, then some. So, hold on, looking at that note thingy out here real quick. So, he rummages into his sack and hands each of you what seems to be like a small stone. Pink. It's glittering and sparkling. You feel magical essence out of it. And you see several like etchings in it that looks like a huge tree and petals. In a random moments, these petals will turn like completely black. Right. There may be some changes amongst your crew. We'll see how it goes. You have an escort mission to do. Our relationship with certain parties require sometimes escorts. So either above ground and below. Not will be going below.
Of course we are.
And figures like to maintain certain relationships. To behave. Sometimes those we interact with will send some of their folks who interact with ours to broaden their horizons. So you too as well. Act appropriately, Try not to die. So he commands you all to basically break the stone, and once he does, you all like give each other a glance. Break the stone. Everything starts changing and swirling. It gets dizzy, and immediately you start getting sick and nauseated, and you fall down on the ground. When you
Who
think it
slipped
stops,
me another pill?
everything had seemed to deafen, but then you hear a noise. You're like it's all garbled, but then people, you feel hands on you, picking you up, shaking you a bit. You regain your senses, and see a large marketplace. You look up. There is no moon. There is no sun. But there are glimmers of stars. And the glow that it exudes is a lavender, purple, and pinkish mixed together. Its own weird private sky, from what you can tell. The buildings and its foundations look very unique, something that you've never seen before. A lot of hustle and bustle. You do see elven characters, yet a lot of their skin is dark. You all know them as Drow, but you'll see characters like Goliaths and other races. Some of them speak common, but most of the time you hear different languages, especially for those parts of the race, especially Elvish, but also uncommon, if you understand it, and gutter speak.
I do, actually.
Alright, well,
Undercommon.
you do hear talks of like, trade, marketplaces, Dragon Palace, Fist of Shadow Temple, the Elemental Schools. So from what you can tell, this is a very martial city from what you can tell, and there's a lot of like merchants, like basically in hawkers, yelling, making deals. Immediately at your teleportation, though, you are acquainted with a very large, port and burly man, long hair, olive yellow but darkened eyes. Goes, I see you are the help. Excellent. Welcome to Shadow Blossom City. We're on our way to another prefecture to do a deal with some friends. I'll be going to much dangerous lands. Accompany me. Might I have your names?
Gesture Fern. A cleric of Sethronta.
One of light comes to the Underdark, especially in the Sovereign and Shadows prefectures. Very well.
Just my luck.
He looks down the line towards Jaws.
Actually, when you try to look towards where Jaws is, you see a distinct outline of his figure missing, as he's like looking all over the place already. And then Duncan, you see Duncan just comically like, what the? He's like, just runs after Jaws and just carries him at the scruff, and he's like, come back here. And Jaws is just like, what?
Do be careful, young fellow. My. Oof,
This one here is Jaws. I'm Duncan Brooks.
Nice speech, fellows. Duncan. Right. You should keep a hand on him. Bit odd. Alright,
I'll
and then
do
he
my
looks
best.
over at the last person.
We do try our best at it.
I give a slight bow to the person and say, hello, my name is Grax Ilixin, and I'm a blood hunter.
Excellent. One of your crafts should definitely help us as we will make way towards the next prefecture. It may be dangerous. Hopefully you all may be up to the task. Alright. As he's talking, he basically has you all settled to the side real quick as he's talking to another merchant. And from what you can gather, there is they speak of many palaces, tournaments, even more market deals. For those of you who aren't alchemists, can't really discern much. None of that. There's also talk of several different noble families that are kind of competing. Conspiracies per se, acts of intrigue. So far, it's, you know, hits towards your ears, but you know, you have other pressing matters. While this is happening, as you're waiting, you notice someone else besides the carriage. Your client, he comes back and goes, "Oh, my apologies. I even forgot to introduce myself. I forgot to introduce him. We've been here for a while. I am Xiao Diao, and this here is Brother Cal. Go ahead and introduce yourself."
While he's talking to them, I'm just making sure everything on the carriage is secure. It's like, hear my name?
Brother Cal, we have help from Farson. Maybe you might go there one day. I need more than just you to help protect the carriage. It's gonna be dangerous.
Well, that's understandable. Even I'm not too familiar with this land. Be good to not have to do it all myself. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My friends call me Kel. Like, my good friend here, Dao. Where do we start?
So describe how he looks.
Kind of a dark purplish skin, black slick-backed hair. I'm a tiefling, so I have short horns, but they're curved clean backwards, and kind of dressed in a black fitted leatherware with a long robe, in a sense. On my left hand is a black metallic bladed gauntlet, and on the right is just a simple red ribbon.
You see Joss immediately come up to him and give him a big smile and start examining his gauntlet.
Guess you're
pointing at
kind
it,
of...
it's like poking at it and pointing at it. It's like basically, tell me what this is.
Quite a curious fellow.
He literally looks
very
like a
much
shark.
is.
You recognize this race as a Kaishin. As for the kind of Kaishin, he's a Sutanrian, which
Okay.
is a odd married race. No one knows exactly how it can come into being.
Yep.
Well, unless they're a scholar, maybe. All right.
Well,
So
I make sure I'm like eye level to him, show my gauntlet, and using let's see,
prestidigitation.
I know it's always hard to say. I conjure a pink lily, and then make it vanish.
And you just see Jaws' eye just glint. I just like, I know what that is. And he just gives a nice little golf club, like, impressive.
Well, as this is going on, the pleasantries have been exchanged. Yao is like, excellent. Will be much easier. I paid for the services, but I will give you lot some pay, and if it goes very well, then I will give more pay. Let's see, for some of you have done well, I will hand each of you 200 gold. If it does even more pleasantly well, we'll talk about that later. Some food. There's much room in this carriage. Most of the time, you will be on foot. All right. Any questions before we set out? Deadline.
No, sir.
Like,
What exactly are we helping with here?
You are escorting his carriage of goods.
Right. Okay.
While they're like discussing everything, I'll just go to Dow and go. I'll just make sure the horses are good.
There's just one horse. Can you guys see the beast of burden? It looks like a horse. It has an oddly elongated tail. It has a forked tongue. Its exterior is black and obsidian scales with streaks of jade across it. Its eyes are basically a mix of gold and red.
Interesting.
Interesting creature.
These guys stare at it. Jody goes, "Oh, old long. It was a Draco horse. Things are quite rare. All draconic beings, and of course, well, with the mixed blood of many different Kaishans, things can happen. This is one of it. Especially with Cetanians. Legends say that they aren't simply birth, like all the other Kaishans. Cetanians are an aspect of the law of Morelia. Apparently, if a creature lives long enough, it can become, well, like him. And he points to Jaws.
Just like me.
And you just,
Except,
while I'm making sure the harness is okay and just checking on the horse, you just hear a light, snicker from me.
well, you have to live long enough to do it too. This little guy has lived long enough. You need to, well, each creature depends on the year. 1 year, 10 year, 100 years, 1,000, 100,000. Some say for a normal life form, let's say for you, you look like, remember I went to Grix along the surface. Dark. If I had to hear him, you see him think, oh, you must be at least 100,000 years old.
Oh.
Alright.
I'm like,
And yet he's still so innocently naive, bless his heart.
Well, it takes about maybe 100,000 years for them to actually achieve this form. So they're basically newborn babes the moment they actually take this form. Some say if they don't take their form, it's their choice. If they live maybe another 100,000 years, some say they could become like demigods. I haven't seen that yet.
Just go. I return to go. Well, physical maturity and mental maturity, two different things.
That's fair, I suppose.
you know. See Josh just going back and forth and shrugs his shoulders, just says,
Alright.
Duckett just looks at Jaws like, man, you're kind of old.
Well, you guys get to learn some lore there. Tarians aren't really birthed.
Mm-hmm.
They could
I think
procreate.
Duncan is like poking Jaws like, is he really that old? Poke, poke, poke.
And he's like, he's like waving his hands like, get off me.
Alright. This is...
You see Jaws nervously change the subject. Like, how far is this place, by the way?
God damn it, I guess I gotta do this. Hold on.
yeah.
I feel like Duncan needs to buy Jaws a cane now.
Whoa.
If Giles wasn't the tinker, I'd suggest making the world's first wheelchair.
Good. Alright, you guys see the new map? It's a show for you.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so well done. Boy, I need
He uses the restroom, most likely. Oof. Okay. Hold on here. So you guys can arrange yourself how you wish. So I'll play this tune while you guys arrange yourselves, and I'll be right back.
Where's the front, by the way?
Front's right here.
Okay, got it.
I'll be back.
That's probably where I should not be.
I'm staying in the back, of course, because
Since I'm kind of squishy.
I was gonna put myself right by the horse.
Okay. Yeah, you can put it in the front.
Walking, like, yeah, I was gonna sit myself there walking with the reins, making sure it's okay.
Yeah, I'm walking in the back, covering because I'm long range. So I walk maybe like a 10 feet behind always. Always watching my back. Oh yeah, that Final Fantasy Tactics music. Set up.
Yep.
All right, let me go get some water real quick. I'll be back.
You don't want to be too far back. Whoops. Ooh.
He's just short of 60 feet, so.
That's within dashing distance, I suppose.
All right.
Something I did miss out to state, if someone was paying attention, my eyes are 2 different colors.
Heterochromia.
Yep.
Yes. My left is a red, my right is a vibrant green.
God, the anime is so strong with this one. All right. Everything all good? Everyone picked their spots?
Yeah, I believe we're all good.
All right, let's see how it goes now. Bzz. Okay, I guess that's how it's gonna be. All right. Do, 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 do.
I cast summon greater fish.
Why the hell would you do that, you bastard?
There's always a bigger fish.
What is this, Finding Nemo now?
It's Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
I don't remember watching that.
Oh,
Oh wait, I never
it's
watched
probably,
it.
yeah, it's probably for the better.
I don't know how much of the memory of Star Wars doing to keeping me now. Yeah, that's fucking quick. Alrighty then. The journey thus far is filled with much banter, getting to know one another. Know your client, Zhao Diao. You notice. Oh, sorry. I noticed. He also tells you that his family is renowned for being well, merchants. They work under what's called the Shadow Blossom Conglomerate. It's full of many merchants of trade, and they have a lot of influence. So his background is not small at all. His family name, though, is Chi. Chi. From what you get to indulge yourself with of knowledge, the Underdark has several prefectures, and sometimes the land itself will move. Yet, these cities are built on certain focal points where the Underdark is not moved at all, or when it starts to shift. No one can explain why it shifts or turns. Some people think it's a living being moving around, sleeping. Maybe behemoths or certain existences that may be invincible or taboo, or cease to be alive, but it's instead they still exist, but it's part of the environment. Maybe like a prison or punishment by the gods. No one exactly knows. But with the prefectures, they are always led by a lord or a lady or some sort of liege. The thing is, no one knows who made these prefectures or cities. It was made, and someone was put in charge of it. climbed up the ladder in some way, be it through combat or wealth or some sort of like stature, some sort of power. At least how they display their skills and abilities. As for how the other prefectures interact with each other, it depends on the family or the lords themselves. But one thing for sure is, Jadiao, when he talks, he also explains that sometimes a lord, the lord and their city, or maybe just the lord themselves, will just disappear, and a new lord will replace them. So people are under suspicion that there may be some sort of hand behind the curtain that is actually pulling the strings, but no one can really confirm it, yet no denying it, that there's something odd happening. Some people say it's one person, some people say it's a console person, some people say it may not be a person. So the Shadow Sovereign Prefecture so far has been under some sort of guise of mystery that, or veil that no one has been able to really pull off from. What would you understand? First time you feel a rumbling. It's coming from the right side. Jadiao stops. He goes, I think we may have trouble. I am not sure. Do you guys want to stop, or do you want to go to try to rush past whatever may be happening?
I say keep going, but I'm going to move over to the right.
Ultimately, you're the one with the best lay of the land. I imagine your opinion is the most credible of all of ours.
Who are you talking to?
The
Merchant?
what's his name? Yeah, the merchant Xiao Dao.
He basically goes, I've been through the place many times, but when the earth moves, we don't know what will happen. Anything can happen. Even a purple worm. Even a stone tyrant. Even an earth drake. I don't know. If we stay, we might be dead. If we move, we might be dead. But this sort of shaking shouldn't really happen along this route. The path before you is laden with many broken roads and turned over stone. Fungus. What's the choice? Move on or stay?
I think we should
Right.
move.
Yeah.
I perk up and say, if we stay, we might get pinned. Just keep on moving, if necessary.
All right.
I'm
I agree.
fine.
You guys rush on the carriage forward, and Jadiao basically beckons his mount to move very quickly. Sound stops. Shaking never stops. Still rush forward. And immediately in front of you bursts out a large centipede-like creature with skin and exterior carapace of emerald color, a chitinous bronze, and a fangled, oddly crimson have an aura circling around its body.
Oh boy.
Wonderful.
Time to roll
So-
initiative. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I might actually still get to do what I need to do.
Neat.
Be nice to go with this.
Oh. Can you put -15? Sorry, it didn't do
What turn hell did you do, you bastard?
it.
See, where is Jaws? Minute. Why do I see 2 gray axe? What? Yeah, there's 2 gray axe. Oh, that's from other things. So wait, what was the recent roll?
Oh, 7. Oh, okay.
7.
I have an 18. Chaotic has a 20. Jaws has a 15. Duncan has a 15. Gray Axe. Did you? That's coming up as a 7, but you said it's a 15, or is that someone else?
It was
Someone else's
thingy. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me roll this thing in my bomb. Oh shit. So it is 7. Oh,
That's not too bad.
oops, it gets to go last. All right. And hot music. All right, Callan, what do you want to do?
You're noticing that the threat. I immediately go and cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right, that's a wisdom saving throw, I believe, right?
Yes.
DC is. Did you press the spell? Okay.
I just
Oh,
did it.
13. Okay. That was a.
15.
Oh, it wasn't
failed.
good. It failed, so it will take 13 psychic damage. It uses her action to try to move from you, but. Roll damage! So it will move away. And from the movement, from what you can tell from this thing, it literally just whoosh, it moved at least 80 feet within one gap.
Oh.
Crap.
Good thing I could still shoot it.
All right, is that your turn?
Well, if it moved 80 feet away from us, don't we get attack of opportunity?
Only one person does, which is Gestra,
Gesture.
and it's your turn, so attack of opportunity is on a reaction.
Okay.
All right, your mace slams and it hits one of the antennas off. So far, so good. So just gets one last itty bitty swing. All right.
No, not
And
mine.
I just shut up. Like, as my turn's ending, I go, we have to keep pushing. We can't let this thing circle us.
All right. So, Gestra's turn. What do you do? It's 80 feet away from you.
Okay, so what's the range on this again? Oh wow. I'm gonna try and drop a guiding bolt on it.
Okay. Are you moving forward?
It has a range of 120 feet, so I don't
alright.
have to even.
Go ahead,
can move
roll
up.
the spell.
I could move up like 10, 15 feet,
That's up to
maybe
you.
20. I'm gonna move up 20 feet.
20 feet it is. 60 feet away from it. Go ahead and roll. Click your spell.
Oof.
You charge the bolt within your hand and you try to fling it forward. As you do, it ducks right at the moment that the bolt was trying to hit it. And you rolled high damage too.
Oof. Yeah.
All right, well that took an action. Do you do anything else?
I'll wait for now.
All right,
That's it.
Duncan. It's at least it's about 100 feet away from you.
In that case, I'm just gonna hold my action until it gets into melee range.
Okay. Jaws, what do you do?
All right. So you see Jaws walk over about this way here. And as he's walking over, he's just twirling around his gun, changing ammo to piercing ammo. And he just crackles with lightning energy, just about to shoot off his Thundermonger. So that piercing armor gives -1 to, or it drops the AC level down 1, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. Anyways, and it just
That's
says
what I did.
aims carefully through the scope and fires off. Pow!
All right, the arcane bullet strikes forward and pierces right through its shit in his body. It's bleeding quite heavily,
You're
like and from one
boom,
hole.
lightning.
Guessing that's your turn,
That's my turn.
right? Rex, it's 100 feet away from you.
Well, I'll pull out my light crossbow and shoot it.
Okay.
So, I believe that will give me disadvantage because it's not within 30 feet.
Yes.
Nope.
It, it's the one. So,
Luck roll.
well, so the bolt
Oh, God.
whizzes past and takes a bit of hair off of Gestra. So right after the guiding bolt goes off, another bolt whizzes past right his face. What? Takes off his hair. Well, part of it.
Watch your shot, friend. God.
So that's your turn.
Sorry.
Now this is the Jade Centipede's turn. After being hit with the spell and then seeing the bolt and seeing the action accrue, it's cautious. It moves about 40 feet up. So for Gestra, that would be
20 feet away.
yeah, you're basically 20 feet away from it. Several parts of his body unleash and open up, and several spines shoot towards all of you. It rains basically hell from above. Make me some dexterity saving throws.
Oh boy, that's what I'm good at.
See, will save for half damage.
Jeez Louise.
Alright, so the ones that do save are Duncan and Grax. Okay, here comes the damage. Alright, that's 43 damage.
Holy crap! I mean, I'm done. I'm immediately down.
And if you save, you
I'm
take
out.
half. Or 21
I'm
points of damage.
unconscious.
Yikes. Yeah, no.
I'm unconscious.
Alright.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
So, Duncan and Grax, you guys take 21 points of damage. And in the carriage, you just hear a screaming yell of Jedi going, "Oh my god! Jade Centipede!" Panicking. Alrighty then. That is its turn. So for Duncan and Grax, you guys are basically 30 feet away from it now. Alright, so Callum, make me a death saving throw. D20.
Oh, just a D20.
Yes.
I need to move to.
Gestra, your turn. You roll a death saving throw as
Fail.
well. So, okay, Mark, one death saving throw failed. Gestra.
Oh.
That is a success.
Yeah, it's 10 or above.
Oh, okay. Duncan, it is your turn.
You said how far is it? How far
30
is
feet
it?
away from you. So you can literally move into smack it if you want.
Do I? Fuck. think Jaws is the one that has all the health potions.
I know you guys didn't tell me how you distribute it, so yeah, it would be on him.
I actually still have a healing potion that I've never used.
Because it would take my action just to get a health potion off somebody, and then I would have to wait to give it to him.
Yep. Well, while you're waiting to do whatever the hell it is, Drax, what do you want to do? Like, it's taking way too long or something. I know you want to think, but I'm not going to be here all day or night.
Can I get the Gestra and give him my healing potion, like first attempt?
Yeah, you can. I'll say you can take a full action and bonus action to defeat it, but it's up to you if you want to actually try to do that right now.
Yep, I'm willing.
Okay, so Grax, you feed the potion to Gestra. Go ahead and roll the healing on it.
I fail. One failure.
Actually, didn't write down the healing for it. It's a normal healing potion, though.
Is it a lesser or is it standard?
Standard.
2d8 plus 4. Get 17 HP.
I'm alive.
And while he does that, try to pop it in the mouth.
Callum. Okay. Oh, you're gonna attack? Okay. One attack or?
I'll spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
You sound like you don't want to spend a key point. Sounds like you're uncertain.
No. No, I spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Alright, go ahead and roll those.
And that's how many? I forgot. It's been a while.
It's two attacks. 2 more attacks. So it's 3 in total. Okay. So one of the strikes miss, but 2 your fists smack and break into the carapace. You pull out a bunch of goop and guts. Nice. For about 12 damage. It shrieks and it screams, and it seems hesitant but also angry at you at the same time. As different parts of its spine seem to start moving elegantly towards you. But these are more hard extensions of its body instead of the feeding aspect. So we have 2 people who failed the death saving throw. And
I
Grax
passed.
win. Oh yeah, you passed. Well, 2, right? Yeah, there's 2 people.
Yeah.
You're not the 2 people who failed. I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it goes back to this guy. So let's see. It took a hit. It doesn't like Duncan. It also sees what Grax did. And it knows that Gestra had went down. So it will take 2 different separate attacks and attack. One towards Gestra, one towards Duncan. So it is going to lurch forward and try to bite Duncan while one spine goes to shoot over towards Gestra.
I don't appreciate this creature's intelligence.
Enter, man. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. Bite you for 8 points of damage. Alrighty then, and then a spine will shoot towards Gestra and miss.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm down, by the way.
So after you smack it at the same time, retires, and large fangs from the sides just come out of nowhere and just collapse into your body, and then lets you go as you fall to the ground. But Duncan buys some heroic time at this point. Kala, give me that saving throw. You fail.
Jeez.
All right, guess what? Your turn.
Okay, so 3 people are down right now, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Oh, I forgot to do something. The spines on his backs are starting to regrow.
Oh boy.
Those of you who are awake definitely see that. Okay. What do you do, buddy?
Okay, so I didn't think I'd have to lead with this, but definitely channeling divinity right now.
Okay.
So that's 3 times my cleric level, so I now need to divvy 15 health up between 3 dying people.
So you are healing how many people? Or is it a limit? I can't remember.
It's 3 times my cleric level.
Well, I know the amount, but I'm saying the amount of people.
I
Is all
think-
you can see?
I think it's anyone I can see. It can only be 15.
Okay, so you do heal Grax and Duncan and Callum, but Jaws is behind with the carriage, so you can't see him.
Right, and he should be fine, right? He can just stay far enough away.
I don't know,
No.
but
I
Callum,
understand the spines hit me last time.
Oh
so,
no.
default, I'm gonna get hit by these spines.
This is a mess.
if it does. So Callum, you have 15 HP. Duncan, you're 15 HP, so you guys are up.
Oh, no,
Congrats,
no. No, it's 15 total to divide.
Oh,
between
15 to
people.
divide. Okay, so how are you dividing it? Tell me. Who are you giving it to?
So from what I can gather, this new friend of ours is very martial based, or melee. So I'm gonna give 6 to Duncan and our new friend, and I'm gonna give the rest to the guy with the crossbow. So yeah, I think that's 6, 6, and 3.
3.
Okay. So 6 to Duncan, 6 to Callum, and 3 to Grax?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. So Callum, you are not dead. You are up. And Duncan, you are not dead. You are up. Yeah.
And I think that's an action.
Yes.
Like not. So that means I have a bonus action. I'm gonna use
You have
that
movement.
to. Yeah, I'm gonna run up to it just to be another health bar blocking it, and then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon behind it.
Okay.
And that entails an attack. So
Well, let me read what the spell does. Let's see if you can attack it on the same turn.
it says you can.
As you summoned it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll with your ability modifier. Your ability modifier is your wisdom modifier, so d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
So first things first, just staying that I do that, and then I have this in my weapons tab right here.
A glow-glowing warhammer spawns and strikes with great force. Crack! And it basically breaks on one side of the face of the Jade Centipede. It almost literally destroys his vision completely.
Neat.
Okay. Duncan, it's your turn. Right now, it's just Duncan and Gestra in melee range, so I'm gonna put it for
Second
perspective.
fail.
Callum is
I
basically
keep-
back here. Oh, wait, that's your second one, right?
Yep.
Woo, what a boring. Oof. All right, Duncan, what do you want to
I'm gonna keep punching it.
As you
Oh,
went
shit.
down, you got back up. What?
Jaws is out? I thought he was fine.
No! I told you. He's
I
there.
know.
Oh, he didn't mark his health bar, that's why.
Yeah, I'm a goner.
Probably would have helped if you did mark it down. Oh, well.
Actually, I can only see my own health bar, so even that probably wouldn't have made much of a difference.
Oh, true. Okay. Are you doing flurry of blows? Or are you just doing standard?
Well, flurry would be me using a key point.
Yeah.
This is my first action.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll spend another key point to do flurry of blows.
He's going balls to the wall, people.
Oh shit!
Wow.
It's
What?
5 times cleric level, not 3 times. Sorry.
It's whatever. Too late.
Okay.
And one more.
Oh no, it's just 3 in total. No. So let's see. Again, Duncan misses 1 strike with the foot, but he is still well with his hands as he breaks more into the carapace and grabs one of the tentacles and rips it off. Sting still stands at his, but it still shrieks. It's a lamb echo. Jaws already rolled his saving throw, so all that's left is Gregs. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm doing Crimson and invoking Rite of Dawn, so that's before I have. Yes, still good. So then, as an action, let me see if I can do a purpose. Oh, nope, that's a bonus action. So I'll just attack.
Okay. Man, there's a lot of nat ones today. Holy crap. So 8 damage in total. Right? So, right? Oh no, it's 9. It takes a strike head on. And the blade sinks right into its jaws. And what element of right are you using?
Radiant.
The radiant light strikes in. The blinding light everyone is able to see, and when he pulls out the blade, a huge gush of light and crimson mixes together. He shrieks. Splendid as heck. It looks between all of you. Slowly starts creeping back. And then it basically turns to start fleeing. So you 3 get an attack of opportunity, 1 each. The spirit weapon doesn't, because it's not a living being.
Right.
Of course.
Whoo!
That works.
And Crimson Right goes off her?
Yeah, it does. Off of any attack. That's how Bloodhunters work.
Alright.
Alright. Then. Oh my. Man, what the hell's all of the notices? So. Boy. Okay. Nope. That was
14
nothing.
damage.
Again, you see Grax stab forward with his radiant blade and jams it into the cranium of the creature. It squeals loudly in his death throes, struggles, the spines start moving, and aims at all of you, and dies.
Damn, I almost died, guys.
The shriek keeps echoing. Oh, yeah. About that.
If I can
Hold
move
on.
now, If I can move now, I'll get within vision of Jaws and cast a healing word.
I'm gonna do this for funsies because I'm a dick. So, how about you roll that death saving throw? The wild guess is going forward to see if he can save your life.
Hey!
Okay, here's what happens. As Gusta looks around, where's Jaws? He's bloodied and dying, and as a cleric ascender, you're like, he's gonna die. All of a sudden, just like, and then boing, fucking Mario, fucking SFX sound, like Jaws back up.
Okay, well, if he jumps back up before I cast healing word, I'm gonna do something else instead.
Okay, what do you do?
Oh, gods. Alright, party, gather round. We're gonna be here for a little while.
Like, John's like, where is he? He has his gun just flailing around looking for the damn thing of nightmares.
We have 10 minutes, right?
I mean, if you guys want to stop, but before that happens, Zhao Diao comes out and goes, oh, is it over? Oh, you guys are alive. I just saw a bunch of you just fall over from that. I didn't expect this to happen. Woo! Like, Brother Cal, are you okay? Hopefully everyone is okay. Oh my.
You just see me walk up to him bloodied, pull one of the spines out of me and go, you know, it would take more than that to take me down.
We have our rocky moments, but we always bounce back. We're gonna take 10 minutes to do so this time.
A respite sounds good. You guys want to take a short rest? That's
He's
if you want.
casting prayer of healing.
Oh. As a
That's-
ritual or casting it?
I don't think it can be a ritual. It
Eh,
just, in general, takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, it just takes 10 minutes. I mean, you guys could just take a short rest before having to cast a spell. Short rest, you can spend as much hit dice as you want. Up to you guys.
Yeah.
You guys want to, or do you guys want to take the prayer healing and just keep moving? Make a choice.
Jester, you want to save your healing for later?
I
He
mean,
rolled fucking high healing.
Yeah, he
bro.
did though. All right, we'll take it. We'll move on.
Oh, you guys want to keep moving? Very well then.
Everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's up to you.
that puts me back up to full.
Yeah.
So what does para healing do?
up to 6 people get 2d8 health back.
Oh, so I'm gonna roll.
No,
No,
I already rolled the
You roll.
healing. So you
so
get
it's
plus
the-
20.
He healed your booty, and it was a lot of healing. That's all you
Yeah,
had to
it's a-
do.
I boinked up from 1 HP to 21 HP. Thank God.
So while you guys are
Yeah.
getting your bearings and
It's
Destra
just a
is
10-minute party heal.
Destra's doing hymns, heal everyone as you guys take a momentary respite as he heals you all with a prayer healing. You can feel, being rejuvenated, and Zhao Diao is also on because of it. Your carriage took some spines to it, but he's like pulling it out. The Mata or the Jaka horse is just like it's fine, completely fine. It shakes off the spines.
Yeah, I woke up and go. Always knew you'd survive it, and give it a quick pat on the neck.
It just looks to the side at you and just like it's almost feeling as though it's giving you a look of contempt and a sneer and like a wry smile at the same time. For some reason.
Next time, yeah, scaled horse. And I go around and start casting mending to help make sure everything is fixed and secure.
Oh, I do that as well. I also have mending.
Awesome. All right. Anything else? Are you guys ready to go?
Actually, can I maybe get some calves off that thing? Maybe just some chitin off it.
As you approach the body, you hear the sound.
You going forward or do you wait?
I quickly take a few steps back.
The hell was that?
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Wrong
stop.
sound.
And just
here
out of
is-
concern, sorry, just out of concern, I have readied. I have readied an Eldritch Blast.
Start hearing this weird sound that echoes throughout the whole tunnel. You hear a voice. An eerie melody. It's calming, comforting at first, but then starts to slowly droll about your mind. Enchanting as it is, feel a finger touching from your shoulder to an arm, your hand, and then would slide over to part of your chest, to the middle, though it's pressing down into your body and slides down right in the middle. And then you feel it go towards your neck, and then right behind your scalp, and becomes more odd, and your has become unnerved. You feel this touch right along inside of your mind, inside your cranium, slides toward your trachea, with your shoulder blades, gently caressing towards your ribcage, to your lungs, lightly palms towards your heart. Slowly removes itself. The sound gets louder and louder. You'll stay still. Sound comes from all directions. The owl's not moving. He's looking around, eyes darting. You all stay still.
I
So
try
I
to discern
can-
what the hell this thing is.
You have no clue.
I use my telepathy to discern a surface thought from whatever this thing is.
It's not within range of you.
I'll stay still.
As the sound ends,
I cast resistance on myself.
as you guys cast your spells, there is no sound. You do not hear sound. But you will see this as tunnel is made to your left. Rocks fall down, but there's no sound. Huge tunnel. At least maybe over 100 feet tall. You don't even know how wide. Large hand, scaled, brimming with pure crimson, grabs the corpse, slowly drags the body whole. There is no sound. And then the tunnel rebuilds itself and reforms back to where it was.
We would have
Sound.
liked a few pieces of that if you don't mind.
Now, when I notice this, I dissipate the Eldritch Blast, and then make sure Dow is okay.
He just looks and he just, oh, and he just sits down. He's like, oh, such an omen. Oof. I don't even know if that's bad or good anymore. Something's wrong here. Oof, all my years. Never has this kind of thing happened. At least we'd probably meet gnolls, but not like this. Oh, something's wrong with the earth.
What was that thing?
Hell if I know. Oh, mother. Alright, let's get out of here.
Agreed.
Let's go.
Right. As you
Any
guys-
land
Any land where the light does not reach is forsaken.
Right.
As long as as long as the thing didn't want us as well, at least we can move forward.
I would like to high five it.
Cool.
I think if you try that, you'll
Alright.
probably take the arm.
So
A
far,
worthwhile sacrifice.
escort mission has gone in a different direction after being summoned out of the blue, even at the day before the inspector had arrived. And you meet a new friend by the name of Callum. All right, and we'll consider this session done for now, anyway. Anyway, good job, guys! You survived! Yay!
Thanks, sir.
You're
That's
on
really
a
crap out of
mission
me.
that you don't know where it may lead you. You guys bought some shit that you didn't expect to have. Lol.
That Genesis tree.
May Elante protect us all.
See? Aren't you glad you go along with my shenanigans?
We need to carve a skylight for Sethranta.
I mean, you could totally, like, you know, totally regret everything and just like, hey, it's just a piece of wood. It did. It's just a fucking. It could be an item from Dark Souls that would call it a glowstone.
I will build a ladder.
Listen, man, I was determined to get the wood. I knew something was up with it. I immediately knew something was up.
Yeah, that's what they all say.